All right, and welcome back to Average Joe and the Pro, or welcome to Average Joe and the Pro. If you're new, please do like and subscribe and do all that stuff. We are back at Donal's training shack of training.
That sounds nice.
Shaka Khan.
That's marketable. Training shack.
Yeah. What are we going to do? What's the plan?
Okay, Simon, so we've done a few lessons and we're tipping away through it. So what I want to try and do with you today is put it all together.
Right.
Okay, so we started off with our basics like grip, posture, ball position, all that type of stuff.
Yep.
And we started talking about the swing a little bit, and there is a little bit of forward, a little bit of backwards, but I really want to put a structure on the overall thing today and get you hitting the shots on the numbers that we expect you to be hitting at this stage in the process. How's your golf been?
Not as much as I'd like, but we did the takeaway, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
The takeaway, the last lesson, and my iron play was, I would probably say 70% better.
Okay.
And actually more consistent.
Good.
Good. It felt like I was hitting the ball better, more consistently, more
Perfect.
frequently.
Perfect. So I'm hoping that you've bedded that in, because the bit that we're going to do today is going to put everything together. Okay. So what many golfers do, there's this preconception in the amateur golfing community that you're supposed to be firing hips, you're supposed to be doing all these sorts of things. So what you'll find with people, and you included, is they get to the top of the backswing and they start trying to turn everything and open everything, and next one the club's out here, and the club is so far behind them because they got this objective in their head that they need to turn their bodies, and your hands are the only point of contact you have with the golf club. So what I want you to think of, and what every golfer should think of, is all your body is a stability platform to allow you to swing your hands and arms really hard in the position that you want to swing them in to hit whatever shot that you're gonna
like a framework, if you will.
Like a framework, if you will. And anyone who's going to argue that point, I'd ask them to go and try and hit golf balls on a trampoline. Because if you don't have a stable base, you've got nothing, no matter how good your positions are. So what we're doing when we are swinging the golf club, very simply, is we're in our nice posture position. We're hopefully getting you back in the position that you want to be in. We get up to the top of the backswing. Now, what I'm trying to do, and if you watch the Ryder Cup, I don't know where the camera angle's different or something, but it was so apparent that these guys get in a really rotated position and they fire their hands into the position that they want to hit the ball in, what the shot shape that they're after. So it's basically the feeling being, if I get to the top of the backswing and my next objective is to get my hands out into a really good finishing position, what that's actually going to do is that's going to get me fully rotated. So if you look at hip rotation, weight shift, the position that I've managed to get myself in there, you can see I've actually managed to turn my body a lot because I'm throwing something really hard. And that's what it's all about, is just getting it into that throw position. So the bit we're going to add in today when you get here is that from here, I want you to put your two arms and your club into this position here. What's this position? We've extended our arms down just to the left of the target line. The golf swing's an arc. It's never going in a straight line for long. So it's back here. It's working over here. You can see the toe of the club is in the air. That's going to take care of my club face and that lovely extension through the ball before it all folds back. This is what makes golfers consistent, and this is what makes golfers good. So,
sorry, when you go through there, I know you'll show me a bit more, but are the arms not locked, but they're straight, right? From
there's no tension particularly. So what's happening, we don't need to get too deep into it. Like as we swing back, your trailer right elbow, it's definitely going to bend, 100%, and it should bend. This is not the objective at all. And as we come through, then our trail arm will straighten and extend, and this one will definitely bend. There's no doubt about that, and I definitely don't want to see you going around doing anything like this.
Tommy Fleetwood stuff.
No, well, like Tommy,
because it looks like he does that.
No, it does, and it does fall back. But the objective being, if I forget that the golf ball is even there, I get in my nice setup position, I get myself into a good position at the top of my backswing, and I fire my hands out. Like you can see where I've ended up here. Like I'm way forward, I'm way rotated, there's lots of speed. And the alternative is getting here and I'm trying to turn my body and I'm losing all my angles and I'm falling back and the thing's ending up over me. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to get in that lovely position that you're getting in at the top of your backswing. And I want you to just really rehearse getting the hands and arms into this position. noting that the toe of the golf club is going to be in the air as we're doing it. So if you did something like that, the club face will be very open and you'd hit a fade. If you did something like that, the club face will be very closed and you'd hit a hook. So that's basically what we're going to try and do. So jump on in there.
We're getting into the nitty gritty.
We're getting into the nitty gritty.
Right, so I'll get on in there.
So jump on in there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put you halfway between the two sticks.
Do you mean there or like that?
That's halfway between the two sticks.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
that's absolutely.
do you know what I went to do? I was going to go like this.
I know, that's okay.
Yeah, you know, we know, they know.
I'm well used to, you know. So try a practice swing for me. Take your time. So this is all kind of theory at the moment. So do it nice and slowly and smoothly.
Oof.
Good. So we're just turning the left chest to get the thing started. Good. And from up there. Yeah, so see the way you went in and hit the stick?
Yeah.
Because you're folding your arms across your body too early.
Okay.
So go up to the top of the backswing and stop for me. And slowly through. And yeah, this is the feeling. So now if we bring that back down there, that's a very open club face.
Yeah.
So that's a slice.
Yeah.
So we're getting in this position.
Oh, okay.
So if you
Yeah.
coming down to impact, that forearm is naturally rolling over.
Okay.
So you're feeling your foot, you're rolling that right forearm.
That's shaking the
down
hand.
the target line. Yeah, that'll work.
Let's try that.
And again, there's a lot of tension in your grip, and that probably doesn't need to be there.
Yeah, there's always tension in my grip.
Well, tension in our lives, brother.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Yeah, so just very much feeling from the top of the backswing. Do it nice and slowly. That the only thing you're trying to do is get the club in that position. So I don't want you to turn anything that doesn't need to turn.
Is that right?
Good. Yeah, it is. It is. So nice and chilled. Up to the top of the backswing. And release. Okay. Good. We ready to give it a go?
Yeah.
So we can do this at a slow speed. And when you're making swing changes, it's always a good idea to do lots of rehearsals, because it's far easier to make a change without the pressure of a golf ball.
Yeah.
And B, when you start trying to do it, you don't have to do it at full speed. We're just trying to broach the idea of something new. So again, the ball halfway between the two sticks is perfect.
And I guess when you put the ball there, the result of where that goes starts to influence your brain, regardless of whether it should or it shouldn't.
It does. It like there's a lot of the research coming back would suggest that the more practice swings you do and the less shots that you hit, the quicker you'll make a swing change, and it makes perfect sense.
Okay.
So take your time. You can shuffle a little bit. I just moved that ball away from the stick a bit. So
all right, okay.
now take your time. Then we're going to go up to the top of the backswing and just roll your right forearm into that position, up over the stick on the other side. Not bad.
That
So
felt
much cleaner.
Felt
Strike.
easier.
Really good, yeah, because you're allowing the club to hit the ball instead of trying to hit it with your body. So the only thing that we didn't do there was get the toe of the golf club in the air up here. Exactly.
Didn't
So
shake
that's
the
what
hand.
we're going to do.
Okay.
But really good. So you see suddenly the strike starts to become clean.
Yeah.
We're not digging. We're not falling back. We're not doing all the stuff that golfers do, because we are getting that club in the best position we can get it in and propelling it out through impact out into that finishing position.
It's more controlled. Okay.
Take your time. So we're going to go up to the top of the backswing and just put your hands in that position from the top of the backswing into the nice new position. Okay, again, nearly.
Yeah, that didn't
So
feel
we hit
good.
the ground there.
Yeah.
So from the top of the backswing, put your hands out into the new position. There is no down, there's no hitting down. Yeah, there's more than enough down in a golf swing in transition that you don't need to keep going down. This is another really common myth where people say, oh, I'm supposed to hit down on the back of the golf ball. Like, if you imagine, if you're there, like, how much down do we have? Like, how much more down do we need?
Then
So what we actually need to do is swing up to make sure that the down is less than it is here and get the low point forward. So it's constantly, golfers are trying to hit down on the back of the ball and they're taking half the course away. When what they're doing, what gives you the down is a combination of weight shift and actually lifting the handle of the golf club. So we're not even going to focus on anything other than getting the club in the position that I want you to get it in from the top of the backswing. So the ball will get in the way, believe me, it'll still be there. Take your time. So just from the top of the backswing, let's get the club out into that nice new position. Okay. So again, that's the body going and the hands getting left behind. So try a practice swing. Show me the position that you need to get in. So straighter out, that's the position that we need to get in. So even curtail your follow through for a second. So your elbows are so far apart there that nothing good is going to happen except you're going to hit the toe of the golf club. So extend everything out there. So turn and extend it all out there. Bit better? Good. So the position that you're trying to get in is this one here. And yet with movement, it will go further. So that's called a static movement or a slow movement. So that's going to stop there. If you do that dynamically or at full speed, you're never going to be able to stop there even if you try. So it's slower, you'll be able to get it to stop there. But the big objective of what we're trying to get you to do is extend those arms and that shaft of that golf club up into that position. So just let the ball get in the way. It's of no consequence of what you're trying to do.
Okay, forget the ball's there.
Well, it's in a very irrelevant part of the arc. There you go.
Oh my god.
So that's the first golf shot, I would say, that's technically really good, just in the nick of time before you kill somebody. But yeah, that's awesome. That's really good.
That feels different gravy.
Everything's neutral. Your swing path is neutral. Your club face is neutral. Your angle of attack is good. Your strike's out of the middle, and you got control. So that's awesome.
It's
really
effortless
good.
as well.
Finally made a golf swing. How long are we doing this? So that's the whole thing together.
Come on!
Now all you got to do is do it every time.
3 in a row. 3 in a row to end the video.
I have faith in you.
Right, okay. I really did forget about the ball then, actually.
You have to. It's just about from the top of the backswing. Take your time and put your hands and arms and golf club into that new position. There you go. Super. I love that.
Wow. God, that feels good.
Love that. Yeah, so you're starting to put the whole cycle together. So what we decided to do was build you a golf swing from the beginning, which in a perfect world I would do for everybody. We've got unlimited time and unlimited ability to do it, so we're doing it kind of slowly and methodically. So it has taken a little bit longer. But what we're now going to have is a very reliable golf swing where you know what your swing thoughts are. So you set yourself up and you know what you got to do in your backswing, and then you know you just got to put your hands there, and you're going to start hitting golf shots, and then we can go into how to shape the ball. So how to hit fades, how to hit draws. So that's the next
That's amazing.
Stage. It is good. It is good.
Do you know what's really interesting? I think now, once this video goes out, there will be 3 or 4 very definitive lessons from what you just said there, the beginning, where we started, where you rebuilt it, which was, I think, posture,
ball position, grip, all the basics,
to this now. So that's 4 lessons, which you can watch and actually learn how to rebuild a swing from those 4 lessons.
Pretty much it's all kind of, you know, we're all trying to achieve the same thing. We're restricted by strength, flexibility, coordination, all of those factors, which is fine. As a Spurs fan, you're used to that. You know, just being nearly good enough, which is fine.
I'm used to being very stylish, but not winning much.
So what we did was we talked about the basics, and I'll never skip those. If they're not right, I'm not going to move on because there's no point. We decided there was a lot of swaying going on. So we spoke about stability.
Swaying.
Then we focused on the position of the backswing, and now we're focusing on what to do from that backswing to get you through impact and out into a good position. And you'll see, and this is the thing, when I get to this point where people, they're shocked. They're like, wow, this is how you're supposed to swing a golf club, and it's like completely different to what they had in their head. I know.
Feels like a different game.
It's great. Because, you know, I like carrying you and making birdies and stuff like that in matches, but
I have to actually start contributing.
I'm just getting a little bit old, man. Old and tired. I wouldn't mind being carried.
Do you know what I will say? And this is another video that we'll do, obviously, but I don't feel like since I've changed my swing that it's actually, with my driving, it hasn't translated, and it might have made it a bit more inconsistent. Would that be correct?
Only because you're jumping at it. So we can get your driver. Let's do it. Like we can get any club, So grab your driver.
Okay.
It doesn't make any difference. Sometimes I find with people, the longer the shaft,
Yeah.
the slightly longer it takes to translate over. So I always like to do lessons with a more usable club. Like an 8-iron is a great one to do a lesson with, or a 7-iron, because they're long enough that you get a ball flight, but they're short enough that you've got that little bit more control.
Yeah.
And then it branches out. It's the same swing movements and mechanics.
It is. That was my question was, is it the same mechanics and swing movement? It would.
Yeah, I mean, different things are happening. You're setting up in a different position. The ball's in a different position. Your body, like with a driver, you've got options. You know, you can hit up on it, you can get hit down on it in terms of your angle of attack, and you can do, there's a lot more. The ball's up on a tee. There's a lot more options, but in terms of certainly starting off, we're not going to differentiate too much. Like I don't want you to have a driver swing and an iron swing and a wedge swing. Yeah. I want to work it all around the same.
And that's really all some of my standard needs, really.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you speak to, say, Gary Murphy's a great example. He's a great golfer. He's now the pro up at the K Club, and he still plays in the Irish Seniors Tour. And you know, I was having a conversation with him one day, and he's talking about how, you know, if you lose your driving, you lose your irons, you lose your chipping, you lose your bung, that it's all kind of connected. And I truly believe that for those very good players, those movements that they're recreating, they're pretty consistent throughout the bag, and they're changing the angles and stuff like that more with ball position, how far they're standing from it, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we don't need to change it too much.
I did find that when it's going wayward, I always, and this might be too long for me, this club, I just go down to the base of the grip, and I feel like I've got a little bit more control. Yeah. So should I just apply what I've just done to this?
What are the rest of the hobbits doing today?
I've been funny. I'm 5'8.5".
All right, big boy, let's see it. So nothing changes.
Okay. But apart from lining my...
Setup's going to change. I don't want you to feel you're doing anything different with the golf swing. Just into that nice position.
Okay. Leaning on the back foot.
There you go. Holy crap. Did you just hit a draw? Are my eyes deceiving me?
I did, but wait, it's a draw or a hook? I'll take the draw.
It's in the fairway, that's a draw. That is in play. Wow.
But I did feel a bit off balance there as well, though. Is that
no, it's okay.
I'm doing that driver thing that I think most amateurs do, where you just pick up a driver and you feel like you got to smash the granny out of it.
Well, you are swinging it faster. It's a longer shaft. But it's further away from you. Yeah, you're going to swing it a little bit more.
Okay,
so like that was excellent, but I don't mind you falling after the ball if you've released your hands. It's just a new movement, but that was really good.
Okay. No, that was a hook.
Yeah, but look how far your elbows are apart.
Oh.
So there's that toe strike that you get, and that's where you'll get that kind of quick hook from. Yeah. Really focus on the movement and not so much on the result. Okay, so I don't really care what the ball does within reason. If we can just get you to, well, just let it get in the way. Let it get in the way. Like most elite golfers aren't even looking at the ball as they're hitting it. They're not trying to keep their eyes on it or anything like that. So just really extend those arms into the new position from the top of the backswing. There's a golf swing. Brother,
trace that, Jamie.
That's amazing, man. So that's it. You got a golf swing.
Okay, I want to practice
that. Today is the day you learn golf. You go practice that. I'm going to have more coffee.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
So look, we're outro this because I think it's really important that we discuss from beginning to end. There's been we've done 4 lessons. We started from the very beginning with grip, posture, ball position. Yeah. And we've gone on to, sorry, you talk us through those 4 things.
Yeah, so what we've basically done, we've built it from the ground up. So from posture, from ball position, from stance, from grip, all those really important things that nobody pays enough attention to. So like their posture's not right, their grip's not right, they're very limited, their ball position's not right, they're very limited in how far they're gonna get because it's harder. It's harder to play golf. It's not impossible, but it's harder to play golf from those positions. And then we went into, I decided because you were swaying so much, that stability was the next thing. Yeah, absolutely. Too much disco dancing in the naughty Simon, but that's all right.
The naughties.
Which is so long ago now. It's like people are like, what are the naughties? Yeah, so I decided that instability was causing you problems because there's so many swing issues that's linked to. So we did that next, and then we found your backswing was going too far back in the inside, which is really common. So we fixed that. So we gave you the platform. If you're standing in the right position, not swaying, and getting the club in a half decent position at the top of your backswing, that's a lot of the hard work done. Then it's just learning to release it properly, which is essentially staying stable and releasing the golf club rather than doing a jig at it. And you're starting to see the results. So you're starting to see perfect golf shots there, which is amazing. So I'm delighted for you.
That's brilliant, mate.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So we've got those videos. You can watch all of those lessons. We'll put them in a playlist. Also, alongside those lessons, there's a 2-minute quick tip video of that lesson that Donal does on his own. So if you want to look at the quicker version of that package, you can do that. And you can like, and you can subscribe, and you can leave a comment and tell us if it worked for you and all that stuff.
All right.
Boom.
Well done, brother.
Cheers,
that was
mate.
awesome.
Nice
Excellent.
one.